Welcome. This is a mixed level Vinyasa class. You should have 2 blocks, a rolled up blanket or bolster pillow, and water within reach. As always, please listen to your body and take any modifications or child's pose at any time. Let this be an opportunity to remind ourselves that asanas are only part of our yoga practice, and how our body is able to engage with them on any particular day does not define how our session went or our worth. So even if you can usually do the full expression of a pose with ease, but today you're challenged by a progression, losing your balance, or your body is nudging you to just say no, it's okay. Let go of any judgment. That's not what we're here for. Everything I offer is a suggestion and not a requirement. We're going to begin seated. Sit up with a straight spine and fold your right leg under your left, crossing at mid-shin. Feet slightly flexed so that the soles of your feet face out, hands on the knees. If this position's uncomfortable for you, feel free to use a block or rolled up blanket to raise your hips. Let the face soften and eyes close. Inhale, sit up tall, expand the chest, draw the abdomen up. Exhale, body softens. Cycle through a few breaths here. Allow the knees to sink down towards the mat. Roll the shoulders back, first together, then maybe alternating sides, allowing some movement in the spine to loosen up the back. Settle your shoulders, open your eyes. Inhale, draw your navel to your spine. Place the left hand by your side. Raise the right arm tall beside your ear. Exhale, slide the left arm, bend from the hips to bring your forearm to the floor while the right arm reaches up and over. Let's bring the gaze up towards the sky. Bring the gaze back to neutral, slide the left arm in as we come up to sit tall. Place the right hand down, left arm reaches up, and let's gently slide into that stretch on the other side. Gaze lifts towards the sky. Gently come back up. Place both hands down in front of you, broad shoulders. Inhale, begin to bend forward. Exhale, slide forward to rest your hands and forehead on your mat or a block, making sure to keep the hips rooted. Lift the head and slide back up to seated. Switch your legs to have the other side on top. On your next inhale, place the right hand down, left arm rises. Exhale, slide into the stretch. Bring the gaze up. Gently release up. Inhale, left hand down, right arm rises. Exhale, stretch. Both hands down in front. Inhale, begin to fold. Exhale, slide forward to rest on your mat or block. Slowly roll back up. Release your legs and make your way to a tabletop position with hands under shoulders and knees under hips. Spread the palms and fingers wide. As you inhale, anterior pelvic tilt to lift your tailbone, extending that arch all the way up the spine. Belly expands towards the mat, chest opens, shoulders rolled back, head and gaze lift upwards. Exhale, posterior tilt, the tailbone tucked under. Each segment of the spine follows to round upwards. Belly button drawing up into the spine, almost as if you're trying to pull it up through your back to the sky. Head releases down. As you flow through these positions with your breath, I want you to really focus during the cat on rooting down through the hands as you pull up through the shoulders and drawing the navel in. On your next exhale to cat, stay there for a breath or two. Find some more space between your chest and your mat. Draw your right knee into your right arm, with each pushing into each other. Bring the right knee back down and draw the left in. Let's do a few more on each side. Inhale, draw the knee in. Exhale, back to table. Next time you're in table, shift the hips back and sit up in hero. Feel free to modify if this pose bothers your knees. We're just going to give ourselves a couple of breaths here. Place your hands back down in front of you, and we're going to begin shifting some weight forward to stretch our wrists. Stay here or come back to table as we gently rock back and forth. Shifting in circles, changing directions. Turn the fingers to face outwards and shift side to side. Turn the fingers towards you and very, very gently pull backwards. Return to table, spread the hands, curl the toes under, send the tailbone back and up for our first downward facing dog of the class. Push the mat away with your hands, broaden your upper back, and draw your shoulders away from your ears. Slightly bend the right knee as you push your left heel further towards the floor and switch. Slowly pedal out here a few times. And find some stillness. Keep Keeping strong and even through the shoulders, hips stay even and square, raise your right leg. Similar to those cat taps we just did, as we shift forward to plank, we're going to round up through the back, navel pulls in, and draw the right knee to the right arm. Push back to three-legged dog. Shift forward and crunch that knee to the arm, and push back. One more crunch on this side, and back to three-legged dog. This time, step it forward to a lunge. Option to keep the back knee raised or bring it down to the mat. Hips are square here, both facing forward. Arms raise overhead, palms facing each other, shoulders away from the ears. Plant both hands inside the right foot and slightly open your right hip as we come into lizard lunge, lowering your forearms to the mat or blocks. If that's too intense for you today, back off and stay on the hands, maybe bending the elbows a bit to find a good stretch without going too far. Slowly release, coming up onto your palms. Frame the right foot, sending the hips back and up as the right foot steps back, down dog. Drop the knees wide, sink the hips back, child's pose. Root through the hands, rise up to an extended table, push the hips back and up, down dog. Left leg rises, staying nice and even through shoulders and hips. Shift forward to plank, think cat as you draw your knee to your elbow, and push back, three-legged dog. Shift forward and crunch, push back. One more crunch forward, three-legged dog. Left foot comes forward to a lunge, knee stays raised or comes to the mat, arms raised overhead, broad chest, shoulders down. Plant both hands inside the left foot. Left hip gently opens as we make our way into lizard, placing the forearms in the mat or block, again, only if it's accessible. Release back to palms, frame the left foot, push through the hands, moving back to downward dog. Knees drop wide, hips sink back, child's pose. Feel the connection between your hands and the mat, coming up through that extended table, push back, down dog. Shift forward to plank, push the mat away, drawing the upper back slightly up. During this warm-up, I'd like everyone to keep elbows in tight and fully lower to the belly. Throughout class, I'll cue Chaturanga Dandasana, but lowering fully will continue to be an option. Hands behind chest, elbows still in, push down through the hands as you come up into a gentle cobra back bend. This will also be an option as I cue upward facing dog throughout the class. Coming through table, push back to down dog. come up high onto the toes, shifting forward into your hands and shoulders. Push the mat away a little more, upper back engaged. Stay strong as we draw the navel in and hips high, walking your feet towards your hands to forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to feel a connection between the chest and the thighs. Work towards straightening and release down. When we go through our sun salutations in a moment, I want you to think about the engagement we used walking our feet in from downward facing dog during the stepping and hopping forward, trying to really feel the upper back and core. Place your hands on the floor or blocks. Right knee bends. Left arm comes up to the sky as the chest opens up to the side. Left hand comes down. Left knee bends. Right arm rises. Chest opens. Back to forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold down. Inhale, step your right foot back into a lunge. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, chest open. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, draw up through the shoulders and core as you step it forward to a lunge. Inhale, left foot meets right, chest lifted. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, step left foot back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, draw up to the shoulders and core. Step forward to lunge. Inhale, right foot meets left, chest lifted. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend knees. Look towards your hands. Exhale, thinking about that shoulder and core lift. Hop or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, engage shoulders and core, hop or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hop back to chaturanga or plank. exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels and look forward. Exhale, hop or step forward. Inhale, lift your chest, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, flat back, plant the hands. Exhale, hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right leg rises, step it forward, knee stays stacked over ankle, back foot pivots to about 45 degrees for warrior two. Drawing energy up through the arches of your feet, arms come up parallel to the mat, hands facing down, energetically reaching fingertips to the front and back of the mat, hips even, hips and chest open to the side, gaze looking over your right hand. Straighten the front leg, raise both arms up above your head, nice and tall. And come back to warrior two. See if you can sink your hips a bit deeper while keeping your front knee stacked over your ankle. Plant the hands, push back to down dog. Shift forward to plank, lower to chaturanga. Chest opens, gentle back bend, upward facing, and push back to downward facing dog. Left leg rises, step forward, back foot pivots, arms and chest open, gaze over the front hand, warrior two. Legs straighten, arms rise. Come back to warrior two a little deeper. Plant the hands, down dog. Shift forward to plank, lower to chaturanga, chest opens, upward facing, and push back, downward facing. Right leg rises, step it forward, open to warrior two. Straighten and lift, sink back into warrior two. Left hand slides down the left leg, right arm reaches back, gaze turns up for a gentle back bend and peaceful warrior. As you bring the arms back to parallel, straighten the front leg, shift the arms to reach forward towards the front of the mat, bend at the hips, arms become vertical for triangle with the right hand on the mat or a block. Try to keep the whole body in alignment in a single plane, not leaning forward or opening so far that you're leaning back. Turn to face the left leg, soften the knee, plant the hands, down dog. Shift forward to plank, lower chaturanga, chest opens, upward facing, and push back, downward facing. Left leg rises, step it forward, open the arms and chest, warrior two. Straighten and rise, and sink back down. Right hand slides down, left arm reaches back, peaceful warrior. Arms back to horizontal, front leg straightens. Reach forward, bend at the hips, arms vertical, triangle. Turn to face the left leg, soften the knee, plant the hands, down dog. Shift forward to plank, lower to chaturanga, chest opens, upward facing, and push back, downward facing. Right foot rises, step forward, open to warrior two. Straighten and lift, sink down. Lean back, peaceful warrior. Come back up, right leg straightens, reach toward the front of your mat, bend at the hip for triangle, right hand inside right foot around a block. Right knee bends, pressing the right arm and leg into each other. Left arm comes up and over, framing the ear, extended side angle. Gaze lifts upward, chest open. Feel a line of energy coming from the outer edge of your back foot, grounding down, and the top arm reaching up. If it's in your practice and feels accessible today, option to take the bind here. If you took the bind, gently release, turn to face the right leg, plant the hands, push back to down dog. Shift forward to plank, lower chaturanga, chest opens, upward facing, and push back, downward facing. Left leg rises, step it forward, open the arms and chest, warrior two. Straighten and rise, sink back down. Right hand slides down, left arm reaches back, peaceful warrior. Arms back to horizontal, front leg straightens, shift to reach forward, bend at the hips, arms vertical, triangle. Left knee bends, arms and leg pressing into each other. Right arm reaches over the head, gaze lifts, extended side angle. Option to stay here or take the bind. Release the bind, turn to face the left leg, plant the hands, down dog. Roll forward to plank, pulling up through the back, lower to belly, gentle cobra. push back to down dog. Come up onto the toes, engage the upper back, step or hop forward to Tadasana. Take a few breaths here. Find a soft gaze ahead of you. Spread the right foot. Really feel the mat through your whole foot. Begin to shift your weight and lightly lift the left foot. Keeping your hips level, place the foot at the ankle, calf, or thigh, avoiding the knee. Actively push your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. Arms raise overhead, palms facing each other. If you fall out, that's okay, just come right back. Left leg releases to the ankle, facing forward and not putting any weight in it. Arms begin to come out into the side in a T as we pull the chest forward and hinge at the hips for Warrior 3. Left leg rising as the torso lowers, aiming to get both parallel to the mat, keeping a little bit of softness in your right knee. Left leg engaged, foot flexed so the toes point down. Bend the right knee, step the foot back, positioning the foot to about 45 degrees, chest rises, arms raised overhead, palms facing each other, Warrior 1. Square the hips to the front of the mat by pulling the left hip forward and right hip back. Pivot your back foot to a lunge, keeping the bend in the right knee. Step the left foot forward to meet it in chair. If this balance is difficult with your feet together, step them apart a few inches. Bring your palms together in a prayer position at your chest. Take a deep breath in and twist at the navel. On the exhale, turning your torso to the right, place the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Lift the gaze upwards. Feel the connection between the elbow and the knee, using that to open a little further. Remember to breathe here. Nice even inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, bring the head back to center, release the twist. Relax the legs and the hands and come back to Tadasana. Find that soft gaze again. Feel all four corners of your left foot. Begin to shift the weight out of the right. Hips stay even. Place the right foot, avoiding the knee. Foot pushing into the leg pushing into the foot, arms raised overhead. Right foot releases to ankle, facing forward, arms come out to the side. Pull your chest forward, hinge at the hips, right leg rises as the upper body lowers, Warrior 3. Step it back for Warrior 1. Check in to square the hips. Back foot pivots to a lunge and step it forward to chair. Hands come to a prayer position. Inhale, twist at the navel. Exhale, place the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Gaze lifts. Use that connection to twist open a little more. Nice, even breaths. On your next inhale, bring head to center, release the twist, come up to Tadasana. Bring your stance a bit outside hip distance, toes turned out a bit, hands come to heart center. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, squat down for garland. Finding your elbows coming to the inside of your knees, gently pushing your hips open and knees gently pushing back into the elbows. Tailbones pointing down to the mat, chest broad and lifted. Release the hands and place fingertips on the mat in front of you. Inhale, hips rise to a forward fold. Exhale, hips come down to a squat. Inhale, hips rise. Exhale, squat down a little deeper. Plant the hands fully, spreading the fingers, feeling a connection with the mat. Bring the feet in a bit and come onto the toes with the knees pressing in to just above the elbows on bent arms. We're going to rock forward just a little bit, coming up onto our toes a bit more, and engage a cat back, pulling up through the shoulders and the back, pulling the navel up towards the spine, elbows squeezing in, keeping the arms parallel, gaze on the floor ahead of you, and rock back onto your feet. Rock forward again, cat back, feeling pulley up through the navel as if you can pull through the spine to the sky. Lift the right foot, draw up through the shoulders and core, and bring the right foot down. Lift the left foot. Make sure you're keeping that engagement. Bring the left foot down and shift back onto your feet. Play around with a little bit of float on each side. Let's take a little bit of time to explore lifting both feet into crow pose here. Some options are staying with lifting one foot at a time or placing a block under the feet to support the lifted pose. You may want to place a rolled up blanket or pillow under your head if you're still figuring things out and afraid you might fall forwards. A mistake we often see when attempting crow pose is just trying to balance the body on the elbows. But using shoulder and core engagement, you feel the connection and the balance starts to make a lot more sense. So it's more important to get a good feel for that than to find a second of balance without it. Feel free to take a little breather, give your wrists a moment to rest. If you're comfortable in crow, invitation to experiment with coming into straight arm pose of crane. For this one, I like to nestle my knees into my armpits in a squat before pressing the hands into the mat, raising the hips, straightening the arms, and shifting forward. And come back into that nice deep squat with prayer hands, lifted chest. Release to a comfortable seated position. Place a rolled up blanket, or if you have a bolster pillow, lengthwise from your lower back to your head. Stretch your legs out in front of you exhale and slowly come to rest on your back, settling down onto the cushion behind you as you take the support of elbows to rest on the floor. Settle the head and shoulders, stretch the arms out to the side for supported fish pose. Adjust if you need to, making sure you're centered and supported. Stay relaxed in your neck and shoulders, close your eyes, and slow your breath. Use your elbows to support you and remove the cushioning. Roll back down, allow your body to settle into the mat. Bend your right knee and bring it to your chest. Place your left hand on the outer edge of the knee, keeping both shoulders on the mat. Draw the knee across the body into a gentle twist. Right arm out to the side, head looking over the right arm, left leg remains straight. Go a bit deeper into the twist with each exhale. Gently release back to center, straighten the right leg, both arms out to the side. Draw the left knee into the chest, the right hand guiding it to a twist. Gaze over the left arm out to the side. And release. Take any final movements you may need. Grab your socks or blanket if you tend to get chilly, and we'll set up for Savasana. Make space for yourself and take up as much as you need. Take a moment to get your hips and shoulders settled. Take a deep breath in, first filling the belly, then the chest. Hold it for a moment and slowly release, feeling tension flow out with it, your body relaxing into your mat. Take a few intentional, slow, deep breaths, focusing on a long exhale, softening and sinking a bit deeper with every breath. Find a nice, natural, relaxed breath. feel the softness of your forehead, your eyelids effortlessly resting, how relaxed your jaw is. All tension has left your neck and shoulders. They melt into the mat. With the inhale, your chest is so light, you can feel your loving, open heart. With the exhale, the heaviness of the spine drawing you down into the deepest rest. All the muscles that work so hard today, relax. Your soothing breath has released any remaining tension in your hips, allowing your legs to soften even further. Your feet are so incredibly relaxed, relaxation running through your arches and between your toes. A gentle warmth builds in your feet and travels up your entire body, all the way to your scalp, bringing a sense of calm that you so very much needed. Take in this feeling, take note of it. You can return to this feeling at any time in your day. Close your eyes and imagine that comforting calmness radiating through you. The softness of your face, your completely relaxed body, your gentle, soothing breath. If there's one thing that I may tell you, let it be, you are home. Your body is the only house that you will ever truly own. Maybe it's got some broken windows, and there are tear stains on the floors. Maybe you lock the things you wish you weren't behind its many doors. But there is wisdom in its bookshelves, and a laugh to light the rooms. There's a vase upon the table where the love you've grown all blooms. Dreams sit on the mantelpiece next to kindness and your trust, where you use them all so often they have no time to collect dust. So please don't look at mansions with that envy in your eyes. There's more that makes a home than its appearance or its size. Your body is your shelter, so you deserve to love it all. Don't let the world stand around outside and tell you how to paint your walls. How lucky that you have somewhere to protect you from the night. And if there's cracks left from the past, well, then they just let in more light. Slowly start to bring some awareness into your body, into the room. Feel a tingling in your toes and your fingertips. As you breathe in, feel energized. As you breathe out, savor the bliss. Feel that energy start to go through your entire body. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. Shift your hips and shoulders. Stretch your arms overhead as we start to bring some movement back into the body. When you're ready, roll over onto your right side, cradling your head and your elbow. And keeping your eyes closed, press up and come to seated. Take a few deep breaths here and find yourself centered with a calm energy. Feel a soft smile on your face as you show yourself some gratitude for taking this time for yourself today and giving yourself the gift of this practice. For allowing yourself to have this time to rest and just be. Know that everything you did today is enough. May there be love in your heart, peace in your thoughts, and joy in your words as you carry on throughout the rest of your day. Thank you so much for the honor of allowing me to lead you through practice today.